Okay guys, so today we're going to work on our exercise build number 2. And again, I like to call it an exercise build because we start with one exercise and we add on exercises from that first exercise. We also start with 15 seconds and we add 15 seconds on every time we add an exercise. So both the exercise and the time grows as we move through this. Today we've got 5 different exercises and we're going to start on the floor and we're going to stay on the floor. We're going to be mostly in that side plank position. So I'm going to go through the 5 different exercises that we're going to do, and I'm going to show you the modifications as well. This way you can either do the advanced moves or you can do the modifications. So we're going to start this exercise build in the plank position on the floor. Our first exercise is what's called a hero to a plank. So if you're on your toes in the advanced move, you're going to sit back into the heels, bending the knees, and then you're going to come back into that plank position. If you're modifying, you're going to start on your knees in that plank position. You're going to sit back on the heels, and you're going to bring it back into that plank on your knees. Okay, so that's the first exercise. Second exercise, we're going to come into a side plank. And if you're going to modify this, you're going to keep one knee on the ground. Third exercise, we're going to do a side plank reach. So we're going to reach through that body, rotate, and bring it back up. And if you're in that advanced position, same movement here, like that. Fourth exercise that we're going to add on is going to be to do a hip abduction. So from the advanced position, we lift the leg up and we lower it back down. If we're modifying, we're on the knee, lift up here. And then our final exercise that we're going to add on, advanced position, we're up, we bring the knee in, we extend it, and we lower back down. If we've got the knee down, we're going to lift, bring it in, extend, and we lower it back down. And then we rotate to start back from the top. So those are the 5 exercises that we're going to do. Those are the modifications to that. We're going to start in that plank position. This is where we're going to start that build. And I'm going to be alternating those side planks. You could do all one side and then repeat and do all the other side, but I'm going to alternate today. So first exercise, 15 seconds, hero to plank. And again, modification on the knees, same movement.
3, 2, 1.
Adding on, we've got a hero to a plank, lift up into that side plank, back to the center, hero to plank, side plank on the other side. So that's where we're going to alternate. Again, you could do this modified, so you'd come onto your knee, come back to the center, you could stay on the knees, or lift on the toes, reach up to the other side. So you decide again if you want to be on those toes, or you want to come down to those knees,
3,
do that at any point.
1.
All right, so we're going to add on. We're going to lift. We're going to get that side plank reach, rise it back up, and come back to the center. Into that hero, into that plank. Rise it up, reach it through, back up, and to the center. Sit back on those heels, lift it, reach it, and rise it up. And again, on those knees at any point, if you decide you want to come on the knees for the side plank, reach it, bring it up. Feel free to do so. You can also come back to the toes as you come center, or you can stay on those knees.
3,
Good, ready to add on. So we're going to lift, we're going to reach, we're going to hold it up here, lift that top leg, lower it, rotate back to the center. And those start to become a little bit difficult. So if you are on the toes, but you want to come to the knee, as you get to that position, you may do that as well. So you really can decide when and if you need to come down to those knees, or if you want to stay up on the toes. But if you feel like you're struggling, at any point, bring that knee down. Back to that center. That upper body's going to get a lot of work here. That core, those obliques are going to get a lot of work here. And those hips, those are working as well. So you got a nice little combination of exercises here that are going to work different muscles of that body.
3, 2, 1.
All right, ready to add on. So we're going to reach it through. We're going to lift it up, rise it, bring the knee in, extend it, and lower it back. Now again, that starts to become a little bit difficult. So if you feel you need to drop the knee, especially as you come to that lift and that knee, feel free to do that. rise it, reach it, lift it, leg up, pull it in, extend it out, and lower down. Just move to the best of your ability. Do it as strong as you can and modify where you feel you need to. Working on that last exercise for that build.
3, 2, 1.
Back to the center and sit it back on those heels. Now you can decide again to alternate those side planks, or you can stay on one side the whole time. You can also do my first build and then do this, or alternate the first build into the second build, first build again into the second build, and just start combining those builds to make it a little bit more of a workout.